Prisoners are humans is a statement displayed on the walls of the Welikada Prison complex in Colombo. Yet a group of prisoners are being used by the Ministry of Prison Reforms, Rehabilitation and Resettlement as though these prisoners were donkeys. The transaction that requires the prisoners to carry a heavy weight on their shoulders is not a pretty one and would leave a bitter taste for the prisoners themselves. The ministry and 4 institutions under its purview have been making such preparations since last Wednesday to shift into a new office complex. Incidentally, on the 19th of March this year and on 3 separate occasions, Action TV revealed the manner in which a large sum of public funds would be misused through the acquiring of such office space, for which quotations were called through a notice published on the newspapers in September last year. 2 Assistant General Secretaries of the ministry who refused to be privy to such corrupt acts were transferred without any reason by the former Secretary of the Sri Lanka Administrative Service. Another letter written by the former Secretary of the Sri Lanka Administrative Service, Welikada, who is currently in retirement, reveals that the transfers were made as requested by the Secretary to the Ministry of Prison Reforms. According to the letter, the 2 Assistant General Secretaries who refused to condone the corrupt acts of the Ministry of Prison Reforms were considered as those affecting the smooth functioning of the ministry. In addition to the 2 Assistant General Secretaries, the 2 Chief Accountants of the Ministry of Prison Reforms expressed in writing their refusal to be part of the corruption by clearly explaining the government financial regulations to the Secretary to the Ministry of Prison Reforms. This too was revealed by Action TV. The transfer of one of the chief accountants by the former Secretary of the Sri Lanka Administrative Service, also for affecting the smooth functioning of the Ministry of Prison Reforms, has been issued an injunction order by the Supreme Court. If affecting the smooth functioning of the ministry constitutes to the freedom of misusing public funds, then the procedure followed in renting this building for office space is a far worse act of corruption. More details on Action TV tomorrow.